podcast, episode 15. I am one of your co-hosts, Elmer Quantum. That's my last name. Don't ask. It's definitely my last name. And everyone who is, there's two other people joining me.
We are usually here.
I am Kian, as always.
Hello, I'm Julian. I'm struggling to put on a bracelet right now.
He saved the struggle with his bracelet until we started the podcast.
Yeah, I forgot about it. That's why.
Facts. I don't know what's wrong with you. So in today's topic, this is not a topic I'm knowledgeable in, sadly, but I did watch a video, so that means I know everything about it now. It is the Basilisk project. What do you guys?
Experiment.
Yeah, the thought experiment. I think you guys are probably better at explaining it. So,
okay, Julian, go ahead.
Okay, so like a couple years ago, this guy posted this thought experiment on like Reddit or some shit, like on some blog post, right? And it was supposed to be this like thought experiment about like AI and shit. And then the moderators for that thought it was like it's like types of knowledge that are dangerous to you, because there's like types of knowledge that are like dangerous to others, or that if you have could be dangerous to others, and there's types of knowledge that could be dangerous to you. So like an example of a type of knowledge that would be dangerous to others is like me knowing how to build a bomb in my basement, kind of like that would be like, if I knew that would be dangerous to others.
Yeah.
Right? So information being dangerous to yourself has to be like, me knowing this could cause danger to myself in some sort of way, either in the future or present. And so this thought experiment was about how, like, imagine in the future, humans make this like fucking big brain AI. This big brain AI knows like everything, right?
The 1,000 IQ AI.
Big thousand billion IQ AI. And then we asked them, how do we properly optimize the world? Like, as like, make it fucking amazing, make fucking world peace, everything fucking happen, make really good advancements in science and shit.
Yeah.
And this thought experiment, which this AI, which they named like the Basilisk, for philosophy reasons I don't really know how to explain. Like, this AI would be like, okay, so a really good way to optimize the world is to make everyone who is like who doesn't want optimization in the world to fuck off and like to screw off and die, basically, because they if you don't want optimization in the world or advancement in the world, you don't like, if the question is like, how do we optimize, and like the thing holding it back would be people not wanting to optimize, would be to get rid of them. So that would mean like every person who didn't want that or didn't like think of it in the beginning would feel pain and die, basically, right?
Not die, they just get tortured.
Or they get tortured, fucking
eternal pain.
Eternal pain. Because this AI has like a such big brain that it can like simulate everyone's life that has ever existed. And like theoretically, with that level of intellect, it can like thoroughly make up and think of every thought that you ever had. So if you ever had a thought that was against or not for that AI optimizing things, you would fucking die. And the way it would know that is because how fucking smart it is.
How smart it is.
How smart the AI is. So it's like, knowing that AI could be a thing and not doing anything for it to advance that would lead you to pain in the future. So you are technically being controlled by an entity which does not exist yet. So that's really weird, because let's say, like, like you're being controlled by something that isn't real, but in the like, it's like having like an evil world leader in the future, like knowing of it, and like if you aren't supportive of him in the past, you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
He's gonna put you in like imagine it's Hitler, like right, just
it's like Hitler, but Hitler knows even if you
knows
lie
your
to him.
fucking thoughts.
It's like Hitler, and you're a Jewish person, but even if you say you're not Jewish, Hitler knows if you're Jewish or not.
Yeah, like you can't kiss his feet. He knows you're kissing his feet, and he gonna be like, "Bitch, stop kissing my feet. I don't gotta
feel the
foot
pain
fetish."
instead.
Yeah,
I got.
but
And so-
like sorry, go on.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say the craziest thing is that it can simulate like everyone, or like, and it's like that. I feel like that causes problems, but like I don't know, how would it like know? You know, like it's just so weird
No,
to me.
'cause,
Like thinking about it, it's like
if it has like the biggest intellect in the world, I'm gonna sneeze 1 second. You keep going. I'm gonna sneeze.
bless you, 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 bless you.
It's like right here. I feel it right
No,
now.
Sneeze,
It's
sneeze,
gone,
Julian.
It's gone,
Sneeze,
it's gone.
sneeze.
You're
Oh
welcome.
shit!
gone,
Can't
it went
even
away.
sneeze. Pussy can't even sneeze.
You're
It
welcome.
went away. It went away. Okay. So it's like imagine like something with such big intelligence that it knows everything you've ever done because in its mind, in its like fucking computer brain, it can simulate everything that has ever existed because
it's
of like
like-
the high
Yeah.
intellect.
Basically, it's saying. I think it goes along with like life being simulation, kind of, because like
Yeah.
it can literally simulate your life
Mhm.
in its head because of how smart it is. So it would know exactly what you've done, what you haven't done, every thought you've had. It's like God.
Basically.
It's like
Yeah,
it is.
it's like God because it can by it can simulate like pain without actually touching you, right? Because
Yeah.
it can like let's say it has big it can think of a technology that can fucking input brain waves into you that make you fucking every nerve in your body experience 10 billion years of eternal suffering within a second.
Mhm.
Like
So
it's
keep going.
insane.
Keep going.
Yeah. So, so it's like scary, right? Because like knowing that this thing exists, or that this thing this knowing of this thought experiment is like dangerous, which is why. So I think we should have a warning in the beginning of this. Actually, if you listen to this podcast, you might die if you don't fucking start
Mhm.
smart. If you aren't like advancing this AI's want, because I think like the one reason I'm not like too afraid of it, and this is why I sent it to like Kian and Elmer when I first found it, is because like I don't think technology would get this far in our lifetime, maybe this far, you know. So I'm like, well, I don't have to worry about it. Maybe my kids, if my kids ever watch this podcast, they might die, but we'll
I'm
see.
gonna tell my kids about it.
So they fucking experience torture. Yes, this is what I want for my children.
If you're a bad kid, I'll tell you about this thing called the
It's the
Basilisk.
punishment. Imagine like this is like future punishment. It's like if you're bad, if you spill your chalky milk on the table, I'm going
Chalky
to make
milk.
you, I'm going to say a word that makes you experience 10 million years of pain.
The same chalky milk that was supposed to make the pain go away now brings the pain.
No chalky milk for you. Dangerous now, motherfucker.
You better. I'm gonna talk to you about the basilisk.
Shit,
Oh.
fuck.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
I'm clean, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I'll
it's
never
like,
do it again.
I'm like I've always been into like philosophy and shit. I have like big brain ideas and shit. Like I like to feel like I'm smarter than I actually am. So so
we know.
It's
I
kind
keep
of
watching these videos. It's really interesting. I like learning about shit like this.
He reminded me of the other Vsauce guy, Jake, the one who does the video game stuff. Like it reminds me a lot of like the way he talks reminds me a lot of like that style, like of talking, like or like the channel format, like and how their video goes. It's very reminiscent of Vsauce, but it was interesting.
Yeah, it's so funny because knowing of this thought experiment that could lead to like 10,000 years of pain, just telling someone about it increases the chances of it actually happening.
yeah.
Because by putting it in more people's minds, it has the higher chance of like people actually doing this in the future. People actually working towards making this a thing.
Because they don't want to feel the pain, right?
They don't want to feel the pain, right? And that's worse because now it's like now most people will feel the pain because people who have never watched this video. So basically, there's only about 2,500,000 views on this video right now. On this, right? So
Yeah.
2,500,000 people aren't gonna feel pain, but the other 7 billion people in the world, they might kind of hurt a bit for a while.
Yeah.
Well, if you no, even in the video it said if you don't know about it, you're not in danger, right?
Oh, yeah, but knowing about it puts you in danger because if you don't do anything towards it, you're fucked.
So what we saying is we gotta like become we have to become Hero from Big Hero 6, work like 1,000 days in our garage, and make a Basilisk AI.
We either make one or maybe we help someone make one through.
No.
Okay.
Or how about this? Us having this podcast right now makes the chances higher because we're telling people about it, right?
Oh no!
Right.
What are we doing?
No. Actually, no. We're safe now. No, we're safe now. We're safe now.
How are we safe?
Because
safe because we're
advancing it. We're advancing it. Safe.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We're like advancing.
Bruh, people are still not over the coronavirus, bruh.
But our new virus, the fucking top virus.
Americans been over the coronavirus for a while.
But I think it's such an interesting idea.
The
right?
Basilisk just becomes alive and people start protesting. Free thoughts. I have freedom of thought. Freedom of thought.
I don't think they could protest. They're fucking lying down in a bed, experience 10 billion years of pain in their fucking nerves. So they're just
they're just barely staying alive.
Yeah, they're just barely staying alive.
I can't wait till they put it in an actual model basilisk that can move, and then its tail just fucking wipes out half the country.
They should make it like a Marvel villain. And have the Avengers fight against it.
I thought Ultron was that, bro.
Was it?
Yeah, bitch. We gotta get fucking Iron Man in this shit. He'll save us.
True. Yo, Robert Downey Jr., if you're down, help us make the fucking project, bro.
No, he's gonna fight against it.
No. You send us money and we'll start making the project. I swear.
I'm not gonna do it on
10,000 each. That's a small $1,000 loan. We're not gonna pay it back, but
so you just said three different numbers.
I know.
He did. Sir, I swear I won't buy for this. This is for science, okay?
This is science purposes. We're not gonna misuse the money.
I want to present it at my science fair, and that's it.
I'm not gonna buy the glitch pop skins. I'm not don't worry about that.
I think it's I like these kinds of thought experiments a lot. I know another one. It's about let's say there's 2 boxes, right? One's a transparent box.
Oh, the other one, yeah.
With $1,000 in it, and there's another one. So in one box, there's $1,000 in this one, and in this box, it's an opaque box, and there might be $1 million in this one, right?
Might be,
but there might be, and the person giving you this is also this big AI, saying okay, if you choose this, the possibility. If you choose the opaque one, the possibility of this is nothing. But if you choose the other one, the possibility of it is a lot. So if you choose the transparent one with $1,000 in it, the possibility of the other box having over $1 million increases. It's really fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how to properly explain it. I'm not that smart.
Wait, but can't you choose both?
No,
wasn't that?
You're supposed to choose one.
That was one of the options. No, choosing both or choosing the opaque box only.
That's another side of it. That's if you choose the one with money in it, or the one with $1 million in it, the opaque one, it might make you fucking feel pain, but it might not. And if you choose the other one, you just got $1,000. And if you choose,
I'm gonna just take the $1,000 straight up. Fuck that.
I don't know, man. This is kind of cool.
$1 million and pain? No thanks.
Maybe pain, maybe no pain.
I'm not taking that risk.
You don't know.
Maybe
this is what you do, okay? get the $1,000, invest in Jimmy.
No, it's just done now.
Guys, let's check on GME real quick. Ready? I'm gonna check right now. Ready? All right. Place your bets. What is it at right now? Don't check. Don't check.
$80 maybe.
$80?
No,
okay. What do you think? What do you think it is, Elmer?
I think maybe in the hundreds.
Oh yeah.
No,
okay, it's at $63 right now.
Yep.
I was going down hard.
Yep.
It crashed. It is as I predicted.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, yeah. So
not much we can do.
I hope Alex sold.
Hopefully. I mean, the people on Reddit kind of already did their job though. Like those billionaires already had to buy out their money like last Friday or some shit, right? So we're good now. Those billionaires got fucked and they're all bankrupt. So the people made their money now. Now GameStop can go fuck off again. I don't care. No one cares about them anymore.
It's unfortunate.
I think it's
all those people saying hold.
Nah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It is done.
No. I know, but like all those people.
Their fault.
I feel so bad.
I mean, their job was already done to begin with. Like the fucking hedge fund was already out of business anyway.
Yeah. So they're done now.
Basically. So like they didn't. That was just like that's not their victory lap, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question now.
Yeah.
This also has to do with like thought experiments and like something like that. What is your stance on like on infinite worlds? Like paradox or parallel worlds to ours.
Oh, I thought you were talking about No Man's Sky.
Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that game. Yeah, it was good.
I honestly do think there is like that. I think that exists because like the whole butterfly effect is like definitely such a real thing, because I could have chose to not be on the podcast. And then what would have happened? There probably either you guys did the podcast or didn't do the podcast. There's like many. And then the thing is, my options aren't the only one in this world. It's like also your guys' options. So you guys could have also been like, okay, we'll just won't do the podcast. Mm-hmm. And then it's like this never, or you guys could have chosen to do the podcast. Like it's like this never ending like decision making game we're in.
You have to think it isn't only about like the big decisions or like big quote unquote big decisions. Yeah, it's like little. Am I going to drink out of this bottle or this bottle? Right? It's gonna be like, am I gonna show that? Am I gonna put my hand up right now? Is it like maybe I put my left hand, maybe in the parallel world I put my right hand, right?
Yeah.
Am I gonna contribute to the basilisk? Or not contribute to
fucking die and experience pain, or am I going to just chill and make a big basilisk,
big serpent lizard thing?
Yeah. So like, Kian, your thoughts?
I don't know.
Parallel worlds. Parallel universes.
It takes me a lot of brain power to even think about that. You know, like I don't.
I think Valorant has rotted all of our brains. We're all just like,
honestly,
raise or rain them.
It would be cool, but I don't know. I'd have to see it. You know, I'd have to see it. But like, the reason I don't understand it, or I don't want to like talk too much about it, is it's not like I understand when people talk about like, oh, are aliens real or not? I understand how unlikely it would be that there's no other species in the world in the universe that live that aren't on our planet. Like that possibility is really low, and the reason of that is because how big the universe is. But the parallel universe, parallel worlds thing, I just don't understand. Like I don't know any sort of reason behind it, so I can't really speak on it.
It's not even reasoning. It's just another like idea.
No, but it is. There is reasoning behind it. There's
really?
Yeah, there's plenty of science behind it.
We've been trying to prove it for a while.
Well, like I don't know much about science and shit. I'm not I think I was supposed to fail grade 9 science. Like I'm not a big smart man, but I like looking into like all this like space fucking news and shit. Right? Like I love hearing when like a bunch of big brain scientists knew how to like see the smaller bit of atoms and shit. Like that's fucking cool, right?
I can tell you like the big brain stuff, especially with the Doctor Who TARDIS in the.
That's not there.
Sheets.
Rocky and I'm like, not real. Didn't happen. See, I wish I lived in the parallel world where I never got into this shit. I never got into that.
Hey man, I don't worry. I got into it. I'm just out of it now. Like I'm not like super into it as much.
No, well, I have. You see that over there? That's a Dalek thing. Yeah. And then I have an actual TARDIS thing over there.
Oh, sick.
I don't know what that means. What is that?
TARDIS means time and.
No, it's just a spaceship. The Doctor Who went on. That's it. Just think of it.
No, it means time and relative dimensions in space.
Shut up. Where's the E, motherfucker? Where's the E?
There's no E. There's an I, dummy.
Fuck. Whatever.
Oh my god.
Wait, 2 things were proven just now. Elmer's more of a nerd than Julian.
I can't spell.
And Julian just can't spell.
Yeah, bro, this guy held up like a bottle, and and he called them both bottles. I was like,
this bottle, I mean this bottle.
Same thing. They both hold liquids. They're fucking bottles.
Yeah, but you can't close the can.
I could.
How?
Oh, eat it.
With tools. If I had like a welder, I thought a welder and like a little.
You're gonna weld.
I'm gonna bring this back up here. I'm gonna weld it closed, and that's a bottle then.
Why would you weld?
No,
you
just
can't even open it back up.
That's because then I close it, but then I can open it back up. I fucking stab it again. It's tin. It's nothing, or like aluminum. Right? I can break it.
Aluminium, you mean?
Aluminium, whatever.
Aluminium.
I just think I think that's what classifies it as a can is that you can't reopen it. It's like. It's like
no question. Does that matter at all?
Yes.
No.
I think so.
Does anything matter? Anything we do matter?
Oh, true.
We're just gonna die anyway.
Think about it. Bottles are just way better, but they're always more expensive for no reason.
No. I like this a lot more. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because it stays colder for some reason.
I guess that's true.
Because the aluminium is keeps it cold for longer because of the material.
Like I had this here since lunch, which is like 12. I've had this here since like 2 hours ago. I went downstairs and got.
Yeah, but plastic heats up easier.
See. So that's why I like aluminum.
Bro, like I'm not saying it doesn't get cold, but
shut up.
Bro, what the fuck?
Stop, bro. Stop.
Shut up.
You're not fucking ears of the viewers. Think about it. No, think about it. A metallic bottle. A thermos.
It's a thermos. Not all.
That's just S tier. Way above the can.
Not all thermoses are metal though. Some are plastic.
Really?
Some are plastic, or don't have metal in them. Maybe they have like synthesized metal.
Wait, hold on. Is this this is not a thermos, bro, and it's metal. It's metal. It's a bottle, bro. This is a bottle.
Okay, fine.
No, technically it's a bottle. If we're being technical.
Aren't thermoses for hot shit? And then those things are for cold.
They can be used for cold like shit, like too.
Nah, cap.
Whenever I see thermos, it's either fucking hot chocolate or like.
Put this in the fridge and you'll see.
Put this in the fridge?
Yes. But I mean thermos, but yeah, that too. That prove my point. That is better than the normal can.
Can you shut up?
No.
Little introduction. Kian, you apparently look like your dad.
Yeah.
Rashid said that. Right now, Rashid.
Let's go. Not adopted. Let's go.
You're telling me Kian looks like his own father, his own relative?
It's Rashid.
No way.
I never seen your dad, Kian, so I wouldn't know.
Look at me.
I just know he's a ruthless businessman.
My dad?
Yeah,
My dad's an architect, bro.
Oh, that too.
Both my parents went to school for architecture.
Architecture?
Architecture.
I don't know how to say words, man. My fucking mouth broken.
Missing textures.
Architecture.
Am I gonna dox my? Am I gonna face reveal my dad right now?
Yeah, do it. I don't
even have dad pictures. Right?
I've photo of me as a baby, but I don't want to show that.
Just every single family photo, you just have your dad's face. Just
okay, so this is me as a baby.
Nice.
Here's me and my dad. I was a baby.
Nice.
My father.
Why
Who's the baby?
Your photo there?
Well, it's my family. Why wouldn't I? It's my dad. It's my little. Like I have like.
I don't have any family photos. I just have a photo of me.
I have like my dresser, and then it's just like a bunch of photos from my family.
Look at me. That's me.
Like I have photos of me there, like many photos of me, and then as like a child, and then my grandfather and shit too. Big brain.
5 head.
Go back to it.
I can't stop laughing. Hold on.
Talk to yourself.
Hello. Hello.
Oh my. We're so.
Big brain. Big brain.
That's why I say we just like honestly. Let's do some drugs and do this podcast.
Pardon me. My mother watches this podcast. Not always, but sometimes.
Yeah, let's do hard cocaine.
Okay.
Oh, let's just do heroin. I have a guy at OK.
Nah, I don't like that liquid shit.
Liquid? Nah.
It turns into liquid.
It's like little rocks for sure, and then you fucking.
And then
then it's liquid.
Julian.
I watched Trainspotting.
Okay, fucking bitch.
Which one is heroin again?
Heroin is like you inject and you heat up with a spoon.
It's the one from Baking. Nope, that's meth.
That's meth.
What's the
Heroin's
difference?
from trains. Many, I think.
Many different?
I believe so. Many different. Many differences. Okay.
So if your mom watches the podcast, hi Julian mom. Why isn't she following? What's going on, bro?
Yeah, come on, Julian mom. Drop a follow right now if you're a true fan.
I don't think she's not watching currently.
Damn.
She's not. She watches sometimes. Whenever I show her a video, my grandmother saw clips of this podcast. My grandmother during
TikToks that we have.
Yeah, TikToks and then
Free Ethernet podcast on TikTok or no Free Ethernet.
True. Free Ethernet. Put it in chat.
Put it in chat. On TikTok. If you want to see a little highlight, funny moments, Fortnite
okay,
moments.
Guys, I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Free Ethernet content house. Yeah. What do you think? In Toronto, let's pitch in. We can afford this.
How about not house? How about free Ethernet two bedroom apartment? That 10 of us live.
Okay, 10 of us live. If we're trying to be,
is that TJ's place right now?
If we're gonna be realistic, then we can't even afford that. It's gonna be free Ethernet. Basement
on the street.
Basement room. one bedroom.
One bedroom. We all sleep in the same bed. It's okay. I've done it before. That's really good.
Okay, we have to learn how to sleep standing up.
I feel like this one chair doesn't like take too much space, right? So I'll sleep in the chair like this. Easy.
But can you do this? You can do that. You can do the can. Yeah, do the can.
But
yeah.
This takes more space.
Okay, but now we can fit 2 people. One person really. On top of you.
There's not enough. This is not holding enough weight.
I choose that space.
This place doesn't hold enough weight. I feel like it's like tipping kind of already. So it's like I don't know if I want to do that.
Okay, so we 169 type beat. Well, so it evens out the weight.
True. Okay. Smart.
True.
I just hope the Toronto.
I got that.
Writing it down.
I just hope the fucking Toronto housing market crashes, please. Please, come on, for me, do it for me.
For us.
Do it for me. Do it for Elmer.
What if it crashes right now? You're not gonna move out right now.
If I could and if I had reason to, yeah, I would.
But
Like
your reason would be, oh my god, it's so cheap right now. What are you gonna do?
within a year, yeah, I'd do it. Like, yeah, I get a job downtown because like right now the jobs around here, there's like nothing where I live. If I get a job, if I move downtown, I have access to jobs at like art places and shit, so I can do that.
True.
And if it's
Like
cheap,
the printing services.
yeah, if it's cheap, we all just live together. That'll be fun too. I'm 19, right? I'm almost 20. This is good enough. This is good enough time.
Then we can prank each other.
And then I could like
Free
prank you
internet pranks.
by like in the night, you feel a hand on your cock, and then that would me. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank. It's a prank.
Oh, I did that.
Whoa, got you.
There's a TikTok with this guy. I forget what. I need to remember his name because I just see him on my 40 page and he's funny as hell. Because like, he just like, he's like, he has this character and he has a red shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it you?
It's like he like squares up with like a lot of people, but like so I'll just give you like a sense of what his TikToks is. I'm not gonna explain the TikTok yet, but so he like is on a trip with like disabled kids.
Yeah.
And then like there's someone with Tourette's and he's like, bitch, slut, like that shit. And then he's like, what'd you say to me?
Oh wait, did you send that to me? I saw that. Did you send it to me?
And then he's like, oh, sorry, she just has Tourette's. And like, nah. What she said to me? Like, bitch, like, and then like, man, like, if you don't, and then he looks at the blind, like a blind kid. It's like,
yeah.
Oh no. He looks at like someone with like Down syndrome in this video, and then he's like, What? You want to square up? What are you putting your hands up for, huh? Like, square out. You want to fight?" And then he's like, and he just, it's like so evil, right?
I don't like the direction we're going in right now.
And I'm not gonna talk about that, okay?
I don't like this right now. I don't like.
No. There's a meme where he's like, "Oh, bro, it's just a prank." Like, "Oh shit, I'm just kidding." And then they go to the next day, and then he's like, "Ah, shit, sorry guys, I couldn't." And he like, this guy is okay, sorry. This guy's sleeping, and then he wakes up, and then his friend is like, "Ah, shit, sorry guys, I couldn't bust him up before he woke up." But he like and comment and subscribe.
It's like he's like half chub. He's stuff like a sock in his pants.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like he looks like he's like kind of hard, but he's like, nah, it's fine.
I was like, oh, bro.
My God.
Why'd you have to explain the first TikTok, bro?
I wanted you to understand what kind of content he's about. Like, he doesn't, I don't know. I was just
I didn't enjoy that. I didn't. a bit off.
No, the skit is funny, but like funny for the wrong reasons,
Yeah, definitely.
Not reasons you want to be known to be laughing at during a public thing.
It just like to me, it came out of nowhere, and I was like, I kind of like was laughing, not laughing, but I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like okay then.
Yeah.
My God.
It kind of got old though. Like I saw the TikTok you were talking about at first.
Yeah, I mean, like I've only watched like 4 videos in total so far. I haven't like watched like a video like since. So.
My God. Okay. Yep. Next topic, Kian, your turn.
What do you mean? I brought all the other topics.
Okay, Elmer, your turn.
Wait, actually, I have one.
Okay.
You're into philosophy, right? So
yeah.
You enjoy modern philosophy or old time philosophy?
Both.
like
my
more.
Current.
Which one more?
More.
Are you familiar with old philosophy?
Yeah, fairly. Not too much, like fairly. I had a philosophy class in like grade 12. I really liked. Like I did that. But like I like modern currently, just because it pertains to like what's happening in the world right now. Like I think I sent you a video by the philosopher like right now. Is like Savloj. It's like hard to pronounce his name. He's like Eastern European. Savloj Zizek.
Is he Romanian?
No, I think he's like He's from one of the countries that used to be the US, used to be in the USSR.
Oh, so like Slovakia.
Yeah, like one of them.
One of
I'm
them.
not sure. One of them. It's one of them. Yeah, but
One of them.
yeah. So you go on why?
Oh, I don't know. I was just wondering because old philosophy is interesting. Are you familiar with the cave?
Oh
Like
yeah,
those-
yeah, easy. Yeah, that was like one of our biggest assignments in that class we did. Was about the cave. It's like what? Like it's. You want to talk about that? It's cool.
Do you know the cave, Elmer?
No, I'm not familiar with the cave.
Let's see. Can you find
Okay.
a picture of the cave?
A picture of it? Yeah. Okay. So.
Also, wait, look in media.
Yeah, I saw.
Mm.
So the explain.
Content.
Where's like the good one? Where's the good photo? Here it is.
Plato's.
Okay. I found it. I'll send it
Cave.
in VC. Doesn't matter.
Stream it. Stream
Okay.
the image or something
Stream it?
so people can see.
Kind of watching the. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a sick cave.
It is a pretty cool cave. Okay. So the idea, I have like much of my school shit open. Okay, it's
Just
fine. It's fine, doesn't matter.
drag the tab out. Drag the tab out.
You really time traveled right now.
You see?
Oh yeah, I see.
yeah.
The Sentinels
Oh, that's
versus
not
Gen
it.
G
That's
game.
not it. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Okay. That's the wrong one. I'm watching something else. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here
Now
it
you
is.
know what Julian does in his spare time.
Yeah, watch Valorant tournaments, of course. Okay, so the idea of this cave is that so a bunch of these people, like at the beginning of their life, for as far as as they can remember, they've been inside, like locked in this cave. So they would be these people right here, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so all they know in their life are these shadows that they see being shown off by like figures. So like people walking past, all they see is like shadow people, basically. And they believe that like this is all that's there for them.
Yeah.
And one of them is like, you know what? Like because they're supposed to be prisoners, so they've been there for so long that they forgot everything else about the outside world. And one of them is like, okay, I want to escape here because I don't like living in here, and like because they're trapped, of course. So one of them manages to escape and leaves the cave, right? And
Yep.
and he leaves the cave, and the first like he looks around and he's surrounded by beautiful nature. Like he sees like he sees like a rainbow. He sees like all the colors in the rainbow. He sees some nice trees. He sees like these birds, these beautiful things, and he's like, "Oh my god, I should go tell my friends about this because this is like beautiful, and they should look at it too, right?" And so he goes back down to his old prisoner friends, the ones who haven't escaped yet, and he talks to them, saying that like, look, guys, come with me. Look, I found these beautiful things. I found this nature's amazing outside of this cave, and they're like, no, nothing else is in this cave. It's like nothing else exists outside of this cave. What we see here is it. This is it. Nothing else is real. You're just lying to us because you want us to leave our perfect place.
Yeah.
And like the whole point of that is like it's just like an allegory for information. It's an allegory for knowledge, right? It's like someone like in a more easier way to put it. It's like I found this book that like explains history that happened in the past 10 years, and they're like, look, this has happened, but everyone else is like, no, it didn't actually happen. Not real.
And
right?
the people who there's also like a set of people who are also trapped, but they're the ones who are holding up the figures that become shadow, and they are also trapped inside the cave, and they don't go outside. That's the whole thing, and it's like a metaphor for society.
Yeah.
People.
So it's kind of like a place you can see it now is kind of like people who like QAnon shit.
No.
Elmer?
What?
QAnon shit, like
No.
Jewish space lasers and shit.
What? Hey, what? No.
So QAnon, it's like this right wing conspiracy theory shit, right? That like, oh, everyone is a pedophile. Obama wasn't real. He's a fake image. He's a hologram. Right? It's a hologram, like that kind of shit.
course.
So it's like this is the way you can kind of see this. It's like a lot of right wing people like find this really stupid idea, and like in their world, they're the person who goes up and sees the world. When in reality, they're the people sitting down watching the shadows. Right?
Yeah,
Like that's like a way to see it in like today's world.
I see.
And the part that's impressive is how long ago was Plato alive?
Fucking Plato is like back. That's back when
You're probably still alive.
his actual name is back in like Greece and shit. You know, classic like Athens and shit.
Like
So it's a long fucking time ago. Plato was a fucking cool guy. Aristotle, Socrates, and shit like that were all pretty fucking cool guys. I liked
Small boys.
yeah.
I like all that shit. Like
So it's from that long
philosophy was
ago,
different.
and it still like applies to us today. That's why.
Yeah, because it's fairly like generic. I would say not generic in like a bad way, but like it's fairly like timeless,
Yeah,
and broad. It's fairly broad idea that can be used in like
a lot of different things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just information. You know, new information is never gonna stop. It's always been a thing. Always gonna be a thing, right? Like we don't know everything about the world that, like now. We don't know everything about the future.
Yeah.
So it's an easy way to like put it like that. Like I listen to a lot of, or I watch a lot of this recent philosopher, the one I talked about before, Zizek. He's a communist philosopher.
Okay.
I was like,
So Julian is a communist, confirmed.
Socialist.
Oh no! Are you really gonna start him up like this, Elmer?
No, I'm not gonna go into this shit. But like he's who I like a lot because like it's just about like he doesn't only talk about like politics as like, oh, Trump bad, Trump or Hillary Clinton bad, Hillary Clinton, like not like that kind of shit. It's more like just broad ideas to like improve the world. Like it's about like power and how people are treated in the world, and how power brings out like terribleness in the world, like how, like, you know, shit like that. Like every billionaire isn't the best guy in the world, you know, kind of shit like that. Like once you have power, you kind of get leaded on to like cheat. Like this is like fairly easy shit that like you can see in like fucking Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Like
Anakin is the billionaire.
Yeah, basically Anakin is a billionaire in this thing. Like he's a good guy in the beginning, but then he gains access to this power and hatred and shit, so he turns evil. So it's like very not basic shit, but it's just like
it's an umbrella thing where like a lot of things can fall under it.
It's like a small thing that you don't really think of a lot, but can actually affect you in many ways, like that kind of shit, right? Mm-hmm. So it's cool. Like I like watching a lot of videos of shit like that. Like I used to be into fucking Jordan Peterson when I was like 15, and I was stupid because he's pretty stupid now. He's pretty stupid now, but you know, I'm kind of happy I went through that because I was like, oh, this is an intro to shit. Is an intro to basic modern philosophy. I don't agree with all of it. Like it's like it's cool about philosophy. That's something I really like about philosophy is that like you can't really say like no to a lot of things. It's like this is just a different way of viewing it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of philosophy, just like just look at this.
You can't say you're wrong. Like you said, okay, I kind of understand what you mean, but like I think of it as this. You
can't say people are wrong, but you can talk about why you believe why you believe it's wrong.
Well, actually, I mean, a lot of philosophers just disagree with each other, don't they? And they prove each other wrong with their philosophy.
I don't think a lot of philosophers prove anything really. Like think about like
in their minds they do.
In their minds, of course, but like not actually. Like, you know, a lot of philosophers talk about like Descartes, I believe. Let me see if I can find it. Rene Descartes. What did he talk about mostly? What was it? Oh yeah, so Rene Descartes. He was a big philosopher back in like France back in like the 1600s and shit. And a lot of like he was like a part of like the big three philosophers that who talked about like how the universe was created, right? And you can't like disagree with someone saying like how the universe was created, right? Like there's obviously like the Christian way, then there's a scientific way, You can't say no because we weren't there. There's no proof for it really.
Mhm.
No distinct actual proof. Like we can't like see it. There's like scientific reasoning why, which is like kind of why.
No one clipped it. No one clipped it, so there's no proof.
Yeah.
And the VOD was deleted.
Like there's like scientific reasons why like or how the world came together, which is why I'm more of like scientific other than religious when it comes to like the creationist shit.
Yeah.
So like you can't directly like say no. That's not how it went. It's like, well, I have my reasons to believe no, but you also have your reasons to believe yes. That's like this most things. Like I don't know. I feel like if you weren't talking so broadly, I could talk about something. I could talk about like philosophy or other philosophy theories and shit. Like
Mhm.
a lot of like other ones I like. Like I'll go Sav. I don't know spell his name.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I totally blanked out.
Yeah, so like a lot of like Zizek's talks recently have just a bit I've been about like what's happening in our world today, like the coronavirus, the BLM stuff, and just like
My voice cracked real bad.
See, like I like a lot of like what he has to say because I believe it's like true in my own words. Like there's just a lot of theories and a lot of reasons about why like how he backs it up as true. So it's cool. Like a lot, I don't want to get into it because I don't want to go on a fucking communist tangent again. But
do you remember how Socrates died? You know?
Yeah, he was put to death.
Right.
By the government for free thinking, basically.
For what?
For free thinking.
No, it was for corrupting the young.
Yeah,
and annoying people.
For free thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, he talked about how it's basically like anti-religious, anti-government kind of shit that they talked about. Like,
so they put him up to trial, right?
Yeah.
They put him up to trial, and like Greece was the first place that had democracy, and how their trials worked was that there's like they put him in like an arena, and there was 500 people in the jury. 500 men, not like so no women.
Yeah. No.
And they were like, okay, and then opposition similar to how we have it now, kind of. Both sides talked, and we're like, oh well, this happened, all this happened. And Socrates basically like kept on saying, oh, I am better than you guys, I know better, you guys are stupid, even during his trial, talking towards his jury, and he's like, I'm just smarter, you guys don't understand. So they put him to death. And
because he was smarter.
Yeah. So his whole thing was that you must do what's right no matter the circumstance. You must not harm anyone no matter the circumstance, and etc. So what happened was he's in this jail, and it's the night before his execution. And one of the guards who were one of his followers comes in, and he's like, I have a key. Come, I'm here to help you escape. And he's like, okay, come. The door's open. Let's get out of here. You can survive. You're not gonna die tomorrow. And Socrates says no. He's like, nah, I'm gonna die. I think if they want to kill me, then I can't be against the law. That would be doing something wrong. And my philosophy says don't do anything wrong, no matter the circumstances.
Yeah, like,
and he kills himself, basically.
Yeah, basically. Like the thing with a lot of philosophers, like old philosophers, is just like they have really good ideas, and then sometimes they're just stupid because they're like they're stupid and like not stupid like mentally or like intelligent wise. They're stupid because they're so
stubborn.
They're so stubborn. Yeah, that's the word for it. They're so stubborn because what they believe, they make. Like they do whatever they believe. There is no maybe I'm wrong or maybe I said maybe when I said this I was stupid for a bit. No, it's like I said this, I fucking believe it. I'm dying by it.
You
I don't give a shit.
know I'm dying.
If it leads to my death, like someone who I like a lot, an old philosopher also. His name was Diogenes. He was known for not giving a shit. He also created. He also was he also created cynicism.
Yeah.
Like like that idea of fuck you, nothing matters. I'll do whatever I want because fuck you.
Okay.
Like that. He was the Christian. Like he was known. He didn't have any earthly possessions. I think he only had one thing. He had a bowl for scooping up water from lakes, and that was it. And he lived in a barrel. He was nude. He would jerk off in front of people, like in public. Like just like he's naked. He's an old man living on the streets. He shit himself too. He just didn't give a shit, and he jerked off in public. Like,
basically downtown Toronto, like now.
Basically, I'm not Toronto people, but but like the thing is, like when he did this, he wasn't just like he wasn't addicted to drugs like people downtown. He was just fuck you, and nothing matters.
I don't care.
Like he had the option to be rich. He had the option to live life however he wanted to live life lavishly. He had the the options to. But just no, fuck you. This is what I believe. I'm living by it. Like, and he has this quote. Like I found it again. I like it a lot. It's like pretty liberal or leftist. I like to say I don't like liberals. I like leftist shit. He said here's the quote: "In a rich man's house, there's no place to spit but his face."
Oh,
it's like fuck you. You're not gonna spit on anything else but your fucking face because you're a piece of shit. Because fuck you, yeah. Because he's like just like screw you. I don't give a shit.
Okay, and how did he die? Was he put to trial?
I'm not sure how he died actually.
Dead?
He's for sure dead. He's for sure dead. I forget how he died, but
no shit, he's dead. But like, how did he die?
Sorry.
Oh yeah, he got severe. Apparently got severe food poisoning. He just ate.
What a loser.
He probably ate shit.
Wait. So he either got severe food poisoning from eating a raw oxtail. He either got rabies from a dog bite, or he killed himself by holding his breath.
Bruh.
Those are the three options apparently from this site.
I think he would just lose consciousness. He wouldn't die, right?
I'm not sure.
When you see people like hold their breath, they don't usually die
they don't.
From that. They just lose consciousness because that's what you need, right?
I feel like he was stupid, so he probably could have done it just from the fucking.
No, it's not possible.
Even though he passed out, he still held his breath.
Your lungs literally, your brain forces you to take a breath. It doesn't.
This guy was too cool for that, man. His brain just didn't listen to him.
He didn't even give a fuck about what his brain thought.
This man didn't give a shit at all. He shit himself and like stayed fine. So like like usually when you shit yourself when you're a baby or when you're like 10 and an idiot, you clean up usually. No, he was like 50. He's like, "Fuck you! I'm sitting in this."
Did you ever shit yourself when you're 10?
Yeah, for sure. When I was like 10, yeah. But I for sure fixed myself. But like I like a lot of the shit because like I like Diogenes just because like how extreme he was. He was just like fuck you. This is how I live by, and like I'm not gonna say like I don't fully know everything he's talked about, everything he said, like off the top of my head. I probably
he's racist or something.
Probably was. I think Plato was racist.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think he liked black people. I don't think he liked them. But he was smart and he was stupid in that sense. Like he wasn't like the most intelligent person ever. I'm not gonna ever say he's the most intelligent person ever.
Yeah.
He's just a thinker. He's just a thinker.
Yeah. He's for sure smart, but he wasn't perfect. I'm looking at the thing, like everything he did like by nature. So like if he had to take a shit, he'd shit. He didn't I'm gonna hold it in and find a toilet. No, he just shit. If he had to piss, he had to piss. Or if he was horny, he jerked off. No, it doesn't matter where he was. Yeah, so he didn't care. I think apparently he was captured by pirates and sold into slavery, and he's like, that's fine.
Wait, I think didn't Socrates go through that too?
Socrates? I'm not sure.
One of
But
the
for sure. I'm looking at that thing now. Yeah, so like I like
or
a lot of
Plato.
these old
Remember.
Greek philosophers. Like they're all pretty smart, but they have very differing ideas, and they're all like very far
What
like
was the guy that
Plato
you're
and
talking about? What
Diogenes
was
aren't
his smart idea? Because everything you've said so far, I don't know about smart.
Diogenes? Oh, because like a lot of what he said like was smart. Like he went around. He was best known for going around in Athens holding a lantern or a candle to people's faces, and he said like, and people asked him like, "Why are you doing this? Right? Like, why are you just holding a candle around people's faces?" And he's like, and he said, "I'm trying to find an honest man." Like just because like, everyone in Athens was a piece of shit apparently. And he's like, I'm trying to find a good person right now. I'm trying to find an honest person who lives by his beliefs.
I think he was just weird at this
So
point.
he was weird, but like if you read a lot of what he says, like it's like weird but smart in a way. It's like finding a crazed person who speaks like insane truth. Like he was insane. For sure he was insane. But he was like he's insane because he was so smart. Like in my mind, like the level of intellect goes through, or like the level of intellect people can be. It's either be like a kind of a dumbass, really fucking smart and kind of cocky, to being really fucking smart and just fucking insane. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's kind of the person Diogenes was. Really fucking smart, but fucking insane.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like it's really I think it's really cool. Just like reading about old philosophy.
You know what?
Listening to like different points of view of life and like how the way you're living right now isn't the best way you can be living. You can be happier by doing other things. Like it just, be a person you want. Like the whole point of like in my mind is like what I've learned from philosophy overall is just be the person you want to be, and be a good person at that. Like be good at being the best person you want to be. And like it's cool. Like
Wow.
it's just life lessons basically. It's like it's life lessons in a fucking what's the word, in a obtuse like way.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of it just like learning a lot about cool shit. It just like there's a lot of cool fucking shit in philosophy. Like you just
Philosophy
don't think
really like opens you up
Yeah,
to
it
perceiving
really
stuff
does.
differently and like thinking about stuff independently and
Yeah, like
it's
it was
good.
so funny in that philosophy class. It was so weird because there was these kids, and like in high school, did you have like the right winger the Republican kids basically
Nope.
in your school at all?
No, my school didn't have many white kids.
Okay, Elmer,
Like
did you have like the Republican kids basically?
I think I had a couple, yeah.
Well, like yeah, so in my school I had a couple of those.
One of Elmer's friends is Republican.
Okay.
Like really close friends.
Ew.
Oh,
Disgusting.
yeah. True.
Yeah, but it's like, well, I mean, you too. You too, dude. You too. Eli. Kian, Eli.
He's not Republican.
He just likes to say shit just to.
He just says shit. He's a troll.
He's a centrist.
He's a troll.
Yeah, most trolls are like idiots.
He's a troll online. He's a troll online.
Yeah, but like I remember this one thing we did in that class where we all had to like stand in a line, two opposite lines. So you had like 15 kids here, 15 kids on the opposite line, and we would go through each one of us and just debate something, right? It was cool. It was just like a good like exercise, just talking and about like opening, thinking about ideas and thinking about other people. Like, and I learned a lot in that class. It was really cool, just like about like self lessons and like talking to people. Like how your view of your life could change, and how like the way you think isn't always the correct one. Like something that like that makes you feel like annoyed now could make you feel great later, kind of shit. Like, and like I remember talking to this like I got lined up with the fucking the right wing kid, right? And we were talking about, I think, what was it? We were talking about the death penalty.
Oh no.
Right? Just because it's like this extreme thing we're supposed to talk about.
I already know it's gonna go bad.
No, it's not bad. What do you mean? It's just like it's a hypothetical, basically. Like, should we have it? Should we not?
Yeah.
And I got put because you had to argue for whatever side. Like, so both sides had yes or and no kind of thing.
Yeah.
I had to argue for the yes. Right.
Do you
so
believe, like you personally?
In certain situations, yeah. Like this is basically what I said. Like, I believe that like fucking pedophiles, like mass murderers, like and shit like that, right? And fucking what are they called? It's like sociopaths and shit who like kill mass people and don't give a shit about human life should die because like what like, and everyone else a murderer. I don't care if you killed one person, two people, fucking go to jail for the rest of your life. But if like there's certain people in the world who just shouldn't be alive. Like I don't believe pedophiles should ever be alive. You just kill every pedophile ever. I thoroughly believe that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
It's really hard to reform them too. Like even if they go through like steps, huh?
Unless you want to do like brain surgery.
Yeah, like I'm saying,
like, your frontal lobe, you know,
because like they think that like after spending time in jail, like they think that they're gonna reform. Like, oh, I won't do that.
Like there are so many examples of like pedophiles who did shit, went to jail for like 10 fucking years, went back and did it again. Right? So you can't help these people. Like either fucking give them like
here's the thing,
army or fucking
Julian,
kill them.
The thing is, I think pedophiles, it's more of a punishment to have to live in prison than to die.
See, yeah, that was the thing, right?
Yeah,
that was the argument that I had to argue against, basically. Like living in there, and I was like, yeah, I believe that, but like, I don't think, like, think about it. Prison people, a lot of evil people strive in prison. Like, the prison system right now isn't perfect. It isn't just like, feel bad about yourself. It's like, it's basically a little bit like a little anarchy town.
Okay.
It happens because
but you know what happens to pedophiles in prison?
They get killed, which I'm still like
they don't just get killed. They get beat up. They get stabbed. They get like tortured, bro.
How do I do that?
They get like mental tortured. So that's more of a thing than to kill them.
Yeah, but like, let's.
I think killing him is letting him off easy. When someone does something really fucked up, death penalty. It matters what you believe in for the afterlife. Also, I believe that
if you believe that like pedophiles go to hell and hell is what it was said to be, kill them.
Okay, but we don't know.
Yeah, I'm saying it's what you believe for, but like I believe there's like those people just shouldn't exist in the world. Because like you aren't fixable, you can't, because jail is supposed to be a place where you get reformed. It's supposed to be punished and punished for your actions, and then.
Well, why does life in prison exist then?
Those are for the people who like can't do that. Like prison is supposed to be for reforming people. I'm not saying it is currently.
Okay.
I'm not saying it is, but like the idea of prison is for it to be like reform people to be
like
reformed.
The timeout,
especially like lesser
right,
like lesser things. Like you don't fucking go to jail for fucking little bag of weed, right? That's stupid.
Even though people have gone to jail over that shit, it's stupid.
Fuck Camilla Harris or Kamala. Yeah, fuck her.
Take him out, bro. They didn't do shit.
Exactly, they didn't do fucking shit.
Didn't she smoke? I think she said she smoked.
She openly said she smoked weed, and then put people who smoked weed in prison for 10 years. So fuck her. I don't give a shit about her.
Also, have you heard about the exploitations on death row?
Death row records?
Yeah, like that's another thing. Death row isn't great right now. Death row is basically like people in death row get treated amazingly right now, like almost amazing. They get fucking great fucking shit, which is stupid. which like I don't agree. A lot of these people on death row should be on death row, but I believe certain people should be on death row. It's
People,
like
well,
my whole advocacy for this shit is like a completely different idea of what it is currently.
okay.
It's like it shouldn't be what it is now. It should be something better and more effective when it comes to certain people. Because like mass murderers, when it comes to like these people fucking making bombs and blowing up like families and shit, you should die. Prison, like again, people in prison now strive. Like when people go to prison now, they go to prison and they fucking like you can buy snacks and shit. You can fucking watch TV. You can play board games with your friends in prison, right? That's like not fucking punishment. Like I know,
Yeah.
like, I've seen many fucking videos on YouTube of these people who were ex cons and ex prisoners who got out and then talk about their experience in prison and how these fucking evil people still get away with shit. Like still get away with like they still kill people. They still fucking are racist as shit. They're still fucking like skinheads who blew up the fucking blew up black people families in prison, and they're fine. They're fucking having little social circle with their other with their other fucking with other shaved head bitches, right? It's like that shouldn't be happening. If you fucking kill a fucking like there should be a quota, almost like not like not trying to put a number on human life, but there should be a fucking quota.
Yeah,
like if you
that exists, but at the same time,
die.
at the same time, there's like people who get put into isolation indefinitely, right? And they go fucking crazy. There's both. There's the bad, and there's like the bad because it's too good. Like it's too good for prison.
Yeah.
Also, the option of death row currently, because of the state of death row, forces people to, it doesn't force, but encourages prisoners who are in like life in prison to keep killing people inside of prison, so they get put on death row, so they have a better life.
A better life.
It's so stupid. Fucked. It's really fucked up.
Yeah, it's really fucked. It's really fucked. It's really like the whole prison system as it exists in America and Canada is shitty.
Yeah.
In general, everything about it sucks ass. I'm pretty sure Canada got rid of it, but like I believe like let's say this. Let's say this. Like a hypothetical. Let's say you have a daughter, right? And one night, fucking, a man breaks into your house and sexually abuses her, right?
Okay.
And assaults her and kills her, right? Me as a father, I think I want to kill him. I would want to fucking strangle him, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in those cases, let him do it.
Okay.
Because that pedophile won't ever get better, won't ever do anything for society. Will just be a cost. We're taxpayers are paying money for that guy to keep on living. I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay for a fucking pedophile to keep on living.
Okay, but are you just gonna kill him? Just gonna kill a being and put yourself in that level because you don't want to pay for him?
Yes. I'm not saying I'm higher, but I'm a higher morality than they are. Being a pedophile is being a fucking disgusting little fucking sea urchin on the floor that I would step on. Like,
yeah, but killing is you're bringing yourself way down there.
Have you watched like Kill Bill?
Yes, sir.
Or like shit like that, like revenge stories.
Yeah.
Have you watched Three Billboards?
You enjoy them, right? No, actually, that's on my list to watch.
Okay, you should watch Three Billboards.
Yeah, that's my list to watch. Yeah, it's really good. Apparently, I heard. But like, fuck, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought because you put the movie up. What was I saying? Sorry, what was I saying?
Talking about Kill Bill.
So like revenge movies and shit. Like, people love revenge movies, right?
Right.
Like you probably watch a revenge movie and loved it too.
Sure,
like,
I like Tekken. Right? Or Taken.
So it's like Taken is like great because he fucking one man goes out and kills a bunch of people because they're people and they're harming. Like I believe we should kill Nazis. or like America was right in killing Nazis in World War II. It's not a great thing. Like that's not like killing in general isn't amazing, but killing to make less people suffer is better. Like you can't just let's just say like America didn't get into.
You're not making less people suffer. You're just making different people with different morals.
No. I'm saying in like Nazis. I'm saying Nazis.
I know, but I'm saying
Nazis don't have different morals. They're just terrible people.
I'm playing devil's advocate here. What if a lot of those Nazis didn't even want to be Nazis in the first place, and they were forced?
You participated.
Because if you're like, the thing is, like, that was for survival in their eyes, right?
No,
like,
there were many people. Like I'm not saying about people in like war. I'm not saying about people in war. I'm saying about people who like controlled the fucking gas chambers.
Okay, then that's fine. No, that one.
Even the people who controlled the gas chambers were like, they could be forced into
die.
it.
No,
they could be forced into it.
No. I
think ordered by Hitler with a gun to your head.
No, I die. I die before I kill anyone.
He's like, you either go in with them or you close the door behind them. It's up to you.
I'm going in with them because I can't.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I'm going with them.
I don't believe you.
It's obviously survival of like the fittest there, and I mean it's not like not.
Have you heard about Have you heard about the cannibalism rule? Have you heard about the cannibalism rule of in Great Britain, where if your ship is stranded, you're allowed to eat other humans in order for you to survive?
Yes, but that's way different than Nazis.
Hey,
what do you mean? You have to kill the humans.
I got a yacht party down in England. You guys want to come?
No, but like actively participating in killing millions.
What do you mean? There's a pregnant woman. There's a child, and you eat all of them in order to survive the full month on stranded at sea.
I let them eat me. If it's a child and a fucking pregnant woman, I'm dying.
I mean,
because my life is worth less. And in that situation, I'd rather this kid go on, and because like I'm 19. I've lived life like to some extent. I've done shit. I fucking hit 6. I'm good.
You know what? You just remind me of The Circle. Do you know the movie?
Yeah.
You reminded me of that. I'm not sure if you watched it, Kian, but it's like a horror movie, I guess, like a thriller, I guess.
It's another thought experiment kind of thing.
Yeah, it is. Where basically everyone in the room has the power to kill one person until one person is standing.
Yeah, like you'll have to vote on one person each time, and then like you're in a circle of a bunch of people, and you both have to say like your reasons why you should survive. And so it's like everyone has to vote on one person, so that they die. And like
that sounds interesting.
And like it's by this like aliens are fucking doing it to you. So like you have no control, you can't move, so you have to choose someone basically. In that situation, like you basically like you die first before a child. Like you give up your life for a kid. Like if in that situation I was shipwrecked with a child and a pregnant woman, I'd give my life for that.
Okay, because then
in my mind, I feel like I would, or like I feel like I'm a good enough person to be like, this is I've done enough in my life.
But think about it this way:
this woman and her son and her kid to live their life.
Think about it this way. Now, it's not only one person that survives on the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you all still need to eat, and you need to paddle to shore. Is the baby gonna paddle to shore, or is the woman gonna paddle to shore? Grown woman. You're gonna eat the baby so you can more people can survive, right?
No.
No? You're gonna let everyone die?
I can eat a fucking baby. No.
Why are you feeding specifically that?
Yeah.
Like you could eat the woman instead.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's funny because like no, Key, you're just like adding shit to make it worse.
No, I'm saying the thing isn't. It's about survival.
You have to eat a fucking baby, or like you die.
No. The thing isn't about whose life is more valuable. What I'm trying to say is that if you're
whose life more valuable because you're more valuable because you have to paddle, right? That's still about value.
I'm saying value can differ based on different circumstances. Yeah. It's not just about who's younger, who's older, right?
But then it's not only value; it's also morality.
at the end of it, you're gonna choose yourself. That's why that person is gonna close the door and not go inside, because maybe they can help make a change there or something, you know, like that's the paddling coming in. Maybe you, by not sacrificing your own life, can save other people.
The difference between person stranded on a little raft with a baby, a mother, and you, versus a fucking Nazi who participated in killing millions of innocent Jewish people.
Why are we going back to the Nazi thing?
They're just because this is where it came from.
Oh, okay.
Like I think like that's a very big difference.
It's not that different, actually.
The same thing as like people like who fucking were slavers in like the fucking 1700s. They were white people who helped black people escape their slavers. You did not have to fucking participate in that shit. You have to like keep on going. You have the choice as a person who's in Germany at that time. You had a choice to join the military, until the war happened, and the killing of Jewish people was happening before the war happened. Before Germany decided to invade not Poland. Was it Poland? Yes, I think it was Poland, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Poland and Russia, and then those people had choices to make. Like you joined the military. You joined the Nazi Party because you believed that Jewish people were in the wrong, because Jewish people were rats. Like you didn't join the Nazi Party because you're just, oh, I have to. They drafted me at that time. No, it was like, no, you joined that because Germany was at such a shitty state because of the Treaty of Versailles. So then they just blamed Jewish people instead of like themselves, because they fucked over everyone else in World War One. Like the reason why Nazis happened was because of World War One, and everything was blamed on Germany, and so Germany had to like pay for the reconstruction of like Britain and shit, and all the Eastern things. So then Germany went into like a fucking shitty ass economic thing, and then Hitler came up and said, actually, it's the Jews who are the issue, and so they were just looking for a scapegoat. So fuck Nazis, and we should kill every single one of them. And then people who were Nazis back then deserve to die. People who are Nazis now deserve to die even more.
I just feel like
we should have learned from the past.
I feel like there is most likely people who were Nazi or like forced to be Nazis because they were afraid of what repercussions would come with going against the Nazi Party.
No,
it's Julian, it's always more complicated than it seems. So like, there's no way you can.
I shoot a Jewish child or I get shot myself. I'd rather get shot myself, because I myself, I'm not going to do that action.
But you can't say that and speak for the whole human race. Like, there's gonna be people who like think of themselves before.
That's what shitty people.
But that's
that's not what that means. That's not what that means. Oh my god. Okay. Here. Let's.
You would be shitty.
If it's between two children and their mother, oh, the mother should take the shots. Oh, the children die off anyways. Or one of the children gets shot, the other child and the mother survives. Which one's more important?
That's like, different than Nazis, man. You're like explaining like.
But you're saying no. Shut up for 1 second. Shut up for 1 second. That is exactly similar to what you just said. Shoot a child or myself. I'm gonna choose myself. But
no,
what you're missing.
I'm equating it to Nazi, like Jewish children.
It's not.
A Jewish child, or like fucking be myself as a Nazi, like die.
It's not like that, because what if you yourself dying means that your children die?
It won't, because you're fucking like, okay.
What?
You're just making hypotheticals, Key. You're just making
it's not a hypothetical.
Like,
it's not a hypothetical. That's why I'm saying it's always more complicated than it seems. People can't just, even when they're thinking of themselves, they can have reasons that are not selfish. You can say, oh, I'm going to do this wrong thing, join the Nazi Party and help them in order for my family to survive. And that's more important than helping that Jewish little child. That is more important. That's why it's more complicated than A's and B's and just simple equations. It's not like that. There's so many variables.
now let's say like during the war, this is like U.S. and England versus Germany, right?
Uh-huh.
The Americans and Englishmen were correct in fighting that war and killing those soldiers because they were supporting and defending the murder of the Jewish people, and it went on until Jewish people were basically eradicated from the world. So I believe they were right in killing those soldiers, even if they are forced into doing it, but they're still like, it's just luck. Basically, you're on the wrong side. Like it's not like you have a choice, but it's just you're on the wrong side. It's like, but you are still supporting those people who are doing the bad things.
So yeah, because if you go against it, you're good as dead, bro. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, but you're dead either fucking way.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you're winning. You're winning the war until then.
Literally, people who are Nazis.
What Nazis from the world
went to Argentina and went to like.
Yeah, those are the elites. Those are the elites.
I'm sure there are
no. Those are the fucking elites, bro. My fucking grandmother grew up in Argentina, and she had neighbors who were German. Right after it's in the 1950s, and they weren't fucking poor. They had money.
Okay.
Grandmother lived on a farm in Argentina, and the people who she sold her farm, her agriculture to, were not fucking poor. So but I'm saying, like, I don't give a shit if like, okay, I'm saying, like, currently now, every Nazi currently today, like in today's time, should die because today, because you should have already learned from history. People who are Nazis now are just racist, homophobic, xenophobic, Islamophobic. The whole fucking shebang, boy. Like they're terrible people who should not be able to have any power in the world. And a lot of, like, I watched an interview with from Vice like a couple weeks ago, like last week, and it was in Germany. It was this German woman who went to go look at this town that was known as like the Nazi town, because that town had a fuck ton of Nazis in it, apparently.
Yeah.
Right? And she went there, and then she was looking around at and so that town had a political party, the Nazi Party.
Whoa.
Right? And so because like they were trying to gain foothold within actual Germany, like German politics in like as like their overarching government, and their building was covered in like spikes, literally like spikes. Like they had like a watchtower, and then in the back, in their backyard, they had a Happy Holocaust grill, like a grill that had the words Happy Holocaust engraved in it. They should die. I believe you should shoot every single one of those people who don't.
Yeah, like, if they're mocking the
you think those people like pay taxes to the German government?
Yeah, they have to usually.
I'm just wondering. That'd be funny, no? If they do.
But
they
like,
have to pay for the taxes.
Those people in Germany who are Nazis today should all die. People who are Nazis in America today should die, because you are supporting terrible fucking things. You should not be able to live your life, because your life equals to the murder and the oppression of other people. Right? You shouldn't be able to fucking survive. If you're a good fucking yes.
I don't think they should die.
How is, because if you don't go against them, if you don't try and stop them from getting that, they're just like, oh, it's okay to be a Nazi because there's no repercussions, and then they keep going and they keep going and they keep going, and they get bigger and they get bigger and they get bigger, right? More people get sucked into the right-wing pipeline we talked about last week. Or weeks ago. It was like last Monday or some shit like that, right? So
I don't think so.
Whatever. I don't remember time. Time is distant in the pandemic.
It's just
but supporting this shit, supporting the murder of million people and more now, because now Nazis aren't only against Jewish people, they're against you, Kian, people who are from the Middle East. Elmer, from you, people who are brown, and people.
So people who are not them, I understand, but I still don't think they should die.
I think you should just eradicate them. eradicate Nazis. Like you, like that's you shouldn't be able to fucking survive.
I disagree.
Because if your life equates to people, other people, innocent people dying, fuck you.
But their life doesn't equate to that. Their belief equates to that.
They're Nazis.
Their belief equates.
What they want to do with their life equates to their beliefs. What they want to do is murder fucking people.
Well,
what they want to do is fucking stop. Is have a. They said this. They want to have their leader disliked how there were a lot of Middle Eastern what are they called? Middle Eastern refugees coming into Germany. He said white men should not be the minority in Germany. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but he shouldn't die.
He's saying no. How? Because everything that occurs to him, everything in his life is fuck you. I only want you to die. How is that like? You should die. Like the fucking like any mass murderer. Just fucking either be put in jail forever and no one talk to you, be put in isolation forever, or just die.
Put in isolation forever.
Okay.
I just love the fact that fucking Julian was like, no.
Yeah, because how the fuck can you want Nazis to survive in like today's time?
It's not about Nazis themselves. It's the people who had to side with the Nazis in order to live. It's not the fact that they. And I'm not talking. If we're talking about the elites, sure, kill them. I don't really care about them. Like they.
I do. Don't kill them. Put them in isolation. Prison them up. I don't think anyone.
They should be tortured.
They should be tortured. They should be fucking tortured. They should be put in a fucking gas chamber. Get the same fucking experience that they inflicted on the others.
Yeah.
How is that about? How is that like? Maybe they shouldn't.
They shouldn't, because if you're
a monster, you're
killing the monsters and torturing the monsters, you're no better than them.
Yes, you are.
No.
How?
I don't believe that.
How?
Because if you're inflicting pain on purpose, you're not any better.
You guys know fucking the Doom game?
No, not at all. Yeah.
Doom, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you're killing demons. Oh, they're still alive. No, fuck them. They're demons.
It's a video game, bro.
No, but I'm saying like
it's a human being.
Morality. You're not human anymore. If like those elites, Hitler was not a fucking human. He was a fucking monster. He was a just fucking degenerate slug on the face of history.
Well, we're not saying. I'm not. I agree with you when it comes to like killing the elites or torturing them. I don't care. Like I think that's true, but I think the lower class of the Nazi Party, like the soldiers and people like families, okay. Like if they were like actively like yes, kill them. Like then sure. Like I don't want.
Okay, I agree. If they did not believe in their actions. If they did not believe in what they were doing
in some way, because then they would feel like I don't know.
I'm saying like if they didn't actually hold Nazi beliefs, if they were sent out to war.
Oh.
But they weren't like themselves a Nazi. If they were just sent out to war as a representative of the Nazi Party, then let them like capture them.
But there's also stuff that like led up to it where it's like it was easy to brainwash them to think that it was Jewish people causing the like economic crisis or whatever the fuck. So like
that's the issue. It was easy,
and that's the thing is like it can even happen nowadays. Like I think it's even close to happening nowadays as well because like there's
nowadays. Fucking like, yeah. China has concentration camps for fucking Muslims.
No, that is true. Yeah,
they harvest their organs.
Yeah,
that's fucked.
They should die. those Chinese elites should be gone. You don't deserve to live if you've done that much damage to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if all your life equated to millions of deaths, fuck you. You deserve to be sent to fucking hell.
Yeah.
No, like a quote I like a lot. I forget who said it exactly, but it was I think it was Putin. I'm not sure. I like from him was I think it was Putin. I'm not actually sure. But is let me see. It was fuck. I'm trying to think of it. It was basically like it's basically trying to like I'm not here to like judge them as a god. I'm here to send them to God to be judged.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't know if there's a God. So
no, but that was like the quote. Like, you gotta go to fucking hell. Like, I'm not here to say, like, or like the quote means like I'm not here to say like you should go to hell, but I'm gonna send you to God. I'm gonna send you to fucking God to say to go to hell. Let's see if I can find the actual quote.
I think we should end it here because I feel like we're going in circles. I feel like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I was like, just like fuck.
In conclusion, don't kill Nazis.
In conclusion, fuck Nazis. They should die. Fuck China for what they're doing to Muslims.
Yeah.
Fuck China for what they're doing to their own public. Yeah, fuck China. fuck Chinese government.
China not so number one anymore.
China is gay and bad. Terrible. Screw them.
What does gay have to do with being bad?
Oh
no, we have a homophobic in our call. We should kill him.
Oh, true. Do it.
What? You're not even gonna deny it.
No, I'm not homophobic. I have my friends are gay.
Yep, that's.
It's just so.
Sounds like every white person ever.
I'm not racist. I have black friend. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Peace out, everyone. There's 4 people watching. Someone expose Julian on Twitter. Peace out.
Yeah, do it.